Hi, I'm Bert Hovander, and I'm going to show you how I made this top. From start to finish, how I textured it, colored it, waxed it, buffed it on my pant leg. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is my Henry Taylor bowl gouge. Probably my go-to tool. Let's get started. I like to make kind of a nice little arc so we have a little more graceful that way to look at it. Very carefully at the end, I want a nice clean tip. There we go. Let's do the side. Check it with my fingernails. Good, good, good. Stop it. Visually check it. Okay, I'm going to have to bring this over, light over. Okay, that looks good. Alright, let's color it. Turn it way down. I color it now so that after I've textured it, if I try to color it, it's not quite, I don't get the color down the same way, and it just beats the pens all up, so it just destroys your pen. You can make one top and use up a pen. Okay. Just a touch of metallic bronze. Now these metallic colors are dry differently than the other Sharpie markers I'm using. I don't use Tombow because I don't like the colors. They're not as bright. I know a lot of people, I keep hearing online that that's the way to go, and I go, not for me. Now I cannot buff over the metallic color without wiping some of it away, maybe because it dries so slowly. Okay, make a nice good coat with that green. Alright, need to dry it for about 30 seconds. That's probably enough. Turn it up just a little bit. I'm going to put some Carnauba. We need to be sure and clean the old. If I have a little color on the wax, I don't want it there when I color a different color. It will transfer. Okay. It's a lot easier to wax it when it's smooth rather than textured as well. Now I'm not trying to. I'm not going to wax over the metallic. So let's crank it up. It's not hot enough to burn your finger. It's not hot enough. Speed it up. Whoa, that was warm. That was warm too. Okay, let's see what we have. Let's see if that's good. Alright, yep, good enough for me. Let's get a little texture on there. I'm going to start with a Sorby spiraling tool. You notice that the texturing tool comes to a sharp point on the edge. The spiraling tool has the flat tips to it. There's a bevel on one side and a flat on the other side with those flat tips. Okay, I need to have it under 500 400, 450 is sounds good. Close is good. Okay, now I'm just going to come up and I'm going to kind of use the tip of my texturing wheel, right, this tip here from this bevel and the flat tip, this right here, I'm going to put that directly into the wood and hopefully I'll come up with some nice looking petals. And you need to touch the wood, let the wheel turn. You're hitting on the center line. It's vertical, and now I'm pushing in quite hard. I'm pulling to the left also. I can see the color lightening up there. That means I'm cutting through the blue color, which is what I want. And pull away cleanly. Let's see what we have. Okay, nice little petals there. All right, and I'm going to use the texturing tool now, and I'm going to make some cross hatching across that green. And this is again same speed, under 5. I'm going to make a line, start here and pull down to 730. Start the same basic complementary angle over here, and come down, and I'm going to hit just in the green. Here we go. Get the wheel going, let it settle into the wood first, and then I'll start going down. Okay, it's good, going down. I'm looking for that shadow all the way down. Okay, let's go this other direction. Did I do it? All right, yeah. And now I'm going to add a little eggshell, kind of, with the little lines, using the spiraling tool. Strike it very gently, let it spin, and then side to side. That should be plenty. Texturing tool goes narrower, and I'm going to texture this little bit of and I know I have to now recoat the metallic color, so I disturbed it, and I need to turn it down maybe a little bit more than that. Okay, and I'll stop it so you can see what we have. Now, it really helps if I go ahead and highlight it. Let's move this a little more parallel. Okay, turn the speed back up. Go in very carefully. Clean the tip off. Clean the tip off. Clean the tip off. Okay, I think that came out fairly well. You like that? That's nice. Okay, now let's hog some material out for the back side of the top. Okay, we're good, firm. Here we go. Fire in the hole, back to the Henry Taylor. Wait, I need to move the camera. Stop. Okay, I guess I'm ready now. Speed's around 1000 RPM. Turn her on. Use the my Henry Taylor bowl gouge. I'm going to hog it out first and make a cut near the rim. And that's because sometimes I go past and I hit the rim as I'm hogging the material out. Here, let's go. Back side, I want a kind of a rounded, convex shape. You know, that's just fine. That'll be fine right there. Now, slow it down, around 5 or so. I usually hit the edge, although I did cut it nicely with a gouge. This way, it's just easier to round the edge nicely. And let's check to make sure that we have no divots. It feels clean all the way around. That's good. Okay, we can go ahead and color. Speed way down, almost as slow as possible. And here we go. Okay. I'm going to duplicate on this side what I did on the bottom. This side is much more difficult to do just because of lack of clearance. But it still works. I'm trying hard not to touch the other color. I don't want to get the other color on my pen. Not only that, but the regular Sharpies will bleed into the wood, and if I cover that, I can't use my point tool and have a clean white line. The green or whatever color will penetrate into the wood, and I won't be able to cut in far enough to get rid of it without really making a big divot. Okay, and I guess we need to dry that off too, maybe 30 seconds worth. I'm not sure I really need to dry it off, but I'm doing it anyway. Close enough. Who's timing it anyway? Okay, let's go for a little color. Scrape off the old color that's on the wax. Okay, I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. Just time to wax the colored, not the metallic marker. And I can touch that up. Okay. Turn it way up. Put my finger in there and burnish that wax so it's hot. That was hot. Whoa, that's hot. Okay, I think we're good. Now turn it down to maybe 450, something like that. And we'll leave the tool rest pretty much parallel. We're going to go in and do the backside hatching now. Get it started, bring it down, watch that discoloration so I know where I'm at. Okay, that's good. Let's go the other direction. Oh, I slipped. I must mess that up. Not really, but oh, worry. It's done. I can't do anything about it now. So time to do the pedals over here. Strike on the center line. I'm going to get the wheel going. And now I'm going to push straight in the direction of the handle. I'm holding it to my right, I get into the top so it doesn't escape. Watching for it to turn kind of a white color, meaning I've cut through the blue. pushing hard long enough to pull away cleanly. And let's see if we succeeded. Yes, looks good. Now let's texture the metallic part of it. We'll turn it around this way and just kind of get going, just gently across. That should have been enough. Yep. And we're going to go for spiraling tool. I'm going to hit that metallic bronze near the center. Just pulsating in and out. Alright. And let's make it so the tool rests a little more perpendicular to the tool. Turn it up a little bit. I'm going to do my highlights now. I'm going to do the outer one first. Wipe it off. Hit on the center line if you can. Wipe it off. And that should be good. What do we have? What do we have? Oh, very good, very good. Okay. Now let's get back. Grab my my D-way spindle gouge, and speeds up around 1,000, something like that. And I know I'm cutting away from the headstock. You might say that's a no-no, but that's just the way it goes for now. Okay. Now, need a little more clearance there. More clearance. Then bring that tool up. Make a nice clean arc. One more try. Oh. I shouldn't have done that one more. I messed up. Actually, it's more like I want it now anyway. Except I had to get rid of some of the gold. I know what we'll do. This will be good. You'll see. Turn the way down. So I want to do a little coloring now. All the way out, almost to there. Okay. Now I think that blue has bled up the handle a little bit. Can you see that? I don't like that. I have a remedy for it, however. And now we're going to use the decorating elf. It's just simply a, I believe it's a 104 Dremel bit. And again, under 500. I'm going to hit on the center line, kind of go hit the stem of the top, and then I push to the side. Get it going. Okay, just have to be patient. Pressing gently into the top on the sideways. You can see the change of color. That means we're cutting. Oops, I must have did something wrong. I moved. Okay. Did we? I wanted a little more. Okay, go in there gently. that's going to be perfect. Just what I wanted. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the rest of the handle. Back up to 1,000. Spindle gouge. I'm cutting away from the headstock again. I know, no. Bad. That's too bad. Okay, now I'm just going to, I have my tool on the tool rest. I'm holding it right there and I'm just pivoting with it. And that is going to give me an arc. That arc will mean the handle will have a nice curve to it. I know I shouldn't, but I will. A little more delicate looking. That's what I want. A little thinner. Okay, a little more clearance. That looks very good. And let's check to see how cleanly it's cut. It's pretty hard to make a nice clean cut planing that way when I'm going a little bit uphill. Not too bad. I think I'll get away with 320. So back down to around 500, something like that. Now I'm going to bring it right up to my blue line and just move the sandpaper along that line, and then I can go to the rest of it. Okay, how are we doing? I think that looks good. Okay, time to put a little wax on there. No, I have to put the metallic down or the wax won't stick to the top very well. But I'm going to use the metallic to cover up the blue bleed that I got with the blue marker. And now I'm going to re-hit this, and just over the edge, so it should have gotten the scalloped part of it. Oh, not quite. Not quite. Is that good like that? No, I'm going to go just a little bit more over. I want to get just into the texturing. Kind of like that. Okay. And I guess I need to texture that a little bit more, and then I'll re-coat it. I want this pulse in and out at random, and I think that should have done it. Oh, nice. Yes, turn the speed way down, get some more color on there, maybe a little faster. Okay, and I've also given the other line a little bit of time to dry. Okay, turn the speed up a little bit. We're going to wax the plain handle here. I'll put a little wax on the blue. And you're right, I'm going to have to come back and do the metallic again. Turn the speed way up. Nice and warm. Yes, that's warm. Now I've got to hit that blue. I can't help but hit the metallic as well, meaning I have to redo the metallic again. Okay, so we're basically done. Crank up that speed one more time. Come in with my gouge. That'll be good. Go to a little bitty skew. I'm overhanging an awful lot. So now I'm going to okay, that's good, except now I want a nice rounded end on the handle. So we've got to bring it around like that. And okay, it's time to part it off. Okay. I have a sanding stick with 100 grit on it. If you can see the end of it, just needs a little bit of help. Run it across, give it a turn. That's pretty good. Okay, let's go to 220. I have a piece of there we go, PVC pipe that I cut. It's about 1/3 of the round, so it has that curve to it, and I put some Velcro stuff on it. And so I have 220 on this end, and this other end. Where's the camera? Where's the camera? I have to hold it over here. Is 320. I'm going to start with 220, and I'm just simply going to hold it there. There you can see what's going on now, kind of. Just keep doing that, and I turn it. Maybe 3, 4, maybe 7 or 8 or 10, 8, 9, keep rotating, 10, that looks very good, flip it around, 320, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, that looks great. And I'm going to rub a little carnauba on the end of that. And then I'm going to rub it on my pant leg, which I'm not going to bother to show you, to buff it. And so the top is done. There it is. You can see the slight curve, concave and convex. Thanks for watching. I know, now you're saying, will it spin? Well, of course it will. Let's see. "10 seconds, I think, or was that 15? We'll assume that was 10. I'm looking at the clock. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. About 63 minutes. That's not bad. Realize that this is big leaf maple. If it had been hard rock maple or the sugar maple, be much harder and heavier, and it would have spun a fair amount longer. But for the big leaf maple, I think that's just great. Thanks for watching.